Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to senior speeches, mine specifically. It's definitely not Friday. It's definitely not a week after the due date. My turtle is definitely not 3 feet to me this way. And I'm definitely not sweating buckets through this shirt. But you can't prove anything because you can't smell me. So that's pretty cool. Love that about this. I just want to start off by saying, I know everything sucks. I know you know everything sucks. I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know, etc. That everything sucks. But I do know that a lot of people have been dealing with a lot of emotions lately. For some people, some emotions that they've never really experienced before. Depression, anxiety, mostly anxiety, just a general uneasiness regarding everything in the world. Like, is my family gonna be okay? Like, some people have been dealing with loss and grief and anger, frustration. But I just want to start off by saying, in summary of this entire speech, things are going to get better. And I know this because there have been a lot of things in my life and a lot of things that have happened in the world in general that have been so bad, but have gotten so much better. And it's crazy what time can do and how much time can heal. For example, my relationship with my dad was very bad for a long time. Not to put a damper on things, but he basically would bully me. He would knack on every little thing that I would do outside of his fun little box that he wanted to keep everybody in his family in. He wanted to make sure that we were wonderfully perfect Christians, that we actually talked to each other instead of staring at our phones all the time, and that just general awful things. Very hypocritical, very insensitive a lot of the time. And as a result of something I will not get into, but something that he did which crossed a line that no one should cross, let alone a parent, that resulted in me losing connection with him. By losing connection, I mean I cut him off, as in I blocked his phone number, and I haven't spoken or seen him in 2.5 years. Which is very sad. I was going to say it sounds sad, but that's because it is. But I do know that without all of this time to think and reflect and to just really heal overall from everything that he had put me through, I know that I feel better, and I know that me and my dad may at some point have a positive relationship. It's never going to be picture perfect the way that he wants everything to be, but that's okay. It's going to be better than us not talking. It's going to be better than me dreading every time I have to go see him, or I have to visit him, or even just have dinner with him for an hour. It's just gonna get better, and sometimes it genuinely just takes some time apart. Another thing from my life that I know solely got better with time is just this is such a sad introduction, but it's a very sad speech. I didn't have a lot of friends, or a lot of really good friends, for many years, from pretty much the beginning of junior high to this year, senior year. And that was a result of a lot of insecurity and a lot of anxiety that I didn't realize that I had because I didn't know what it was. A lot of awful friends who treated me poorly, which I didn't realize until I got friends that treated me like people, like a person. And this year, after so long, I finally met some people in a very, very strange way. I got a bunch of these people, these lovely ladies that I ended up sitting with at my lunch table this year, as well as my boyfriend and a friend of mine who'd been lonely in college, who had left the city. He went to UT Arlington and hadn't really had much luck meeting great people. So I threw all of these misfits and put them into one Minecraft server. And we played Minecraft and we talked over Discord, and somehow, some way, everybody clicked. And since then, we've been one big friend group for almost a year now. And it's crazy how much a really good, supportive group of people does for your emotional health and just general wellness. It's, I hate to say it, but it's life-changing. And I know that if some people haven't had that yet, and if some people think they're unworthy of it for one reason or another, or think that they don't deserve to be so happy and fulfilled and to feel included. That's what I was looking for. People who think that they don't deserve it or never have felt included in a group of people, I just want you to know that it is coming. As long as you are open to letting those people in and really just letting them get to know you, like, you're gonna be able to have the satisfaction of feeling included, which is crazy. And it took me so long to get there. It took me till my senior year of freaking high school. So long, surrounded by so many people my age who should have been the people I was supposed to be making friends with for so long. And I did know these people. Some since 7th grade, some since freshman year, some since last year. And we just finally got to the point where we're like, you know what? Yeah. It's time to be friends, because it takes time to really solidify your being and to get through those hard times that will get you to the point where you're able to just have those relationships. You really have to heal to be able to, you either have to heal, or you have to have a very persistent person or a very persistent group of people to really just climb inside and just open you up and be like, all right, I see you, I acknowledge you, and I love you. And there's a little bit of both in every relationship, I think, or every relationship that I've had. And that's crazy. And it takes time to get there, overall. And I know that us, as a society, sorry, I keep falling over, humanity, in general, has gone through so much worse than our current life situation. Like, it feels so bad because we're all stuck at home, and there's no real, like, freedom to go outside and have fun, really, but just think back to things like World War II, the Great Depression, think of Harvey, where people literally lost their homes. They didn't even have a home to sleep in, let alone one to be stuck in for an extended period of time. And look at how we've come out of all of that. Like, ignore our world situation right now, but other than having to be stuck at home and going through an economic depression right now, just look at us like 5 months ago. That was pretty sick. And it took so much time for us to get out of those really bad places. It took us almost a decade to get out of the Great Depression. It took us almost a century, and even still continuing to get out of prejudices such as those from the beginnings of America, World War II again, just anything. It takes time for people to grow and for people to mature and to really just to let the world heal. It takes time to let the world heal. And will it take a couple months? Maybe. Will it take a couple years? Perhaps. But this long and treacherous journey will end. It's not gonna kill off everybody. It's not gonna result in complete and utter anarchy and the apocalypse ending the race of humanity as we know it, we'll get through it. There's already been so much progress and so many preventative measures that I find it hard to believe that we're going to be stuck like this forever. But I want my listeners, whether that be everyone I know or just Coach Apple, hi, nice to see you, that determination and patience can fix just about everything, as long as you're willing to wait it out and to give yourself time even to really just get to the point where you're willing to try and willing to just let things pass and let it fix. It's gonna fix. Whether it takes staying at home for 3 months or getting your butt off out of your bed and standing up next to your whiteboard in your room filming a senior speech. It'll take time, but it'll get over with. Even if it takes 5 tries. Not that I would know. But I do also want you to know that letting out your feelings is also okay. It's okay to get pissed at your mom because she won't stop bugging you. It's okay to be mad at the people you love who you're not necessarily with because they won't talk to you because they're busy going through their own stuff. It's okay to be upset about it. You just have to know that those people are going through their own issues. Your mom is very bored. She really wants to go out, but she can't. She's stuck with you. So she's gonna want to talk to you because you're the only one around. And it's okay to experience these feelings overall. And it's okay to let them out. If you need to cry, if you need to scream, whatever. Whether you need to go outside, let the whole world know that you're upset, or you need to sit by yourself and just cry, write in a journal. Announce it to your entire household. I'm pissed off. I want to go to the grocery store, but I can't because it's scary outside. Let them know. What are they going to do? Be annoyed for a little bit, but then you'll stop, and you'll feel better, and so will they. So you did something good. And just know that this won't last forever, overall. My final advice is that healing comes with time. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. You will learn to love those things that you loved before even more. You will learn to love the people that you were without so much more. And for those younger than us, you'll learn to love school so much more than you did before. I know I do miss it. I don't miss waking up at 6:30. It was nice being able to wake up at a leisurely 10:30 today. But I miss seeing people, and I miss being able to communicate with others and just have fun in a way that's much different than painting 500 different canvases and knitting 12 scarves for your cats because no one else wants one. Yeah. Have a good night. Be good. Stay safe. Eat your vegetables. Don't just live off of Chick-fil-A like me. It's not good. I almost passed out earlier. That was fun. No, I didn't. That was a lot.